This offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They go to the ground. Oh, what a move. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's...
Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is, because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The offense obviously trailing here in the second half. They're going to have to be able to throw the football effectively to come back in this game. But in order for that to happen, they have got to do a better job up front blocking.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. As they get set to snap it time. Looking downfield, it's Washington. And his throw is incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the run, it's Green. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Bringing it back. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception over, stop the clock, give them the ball.
Turning it on. 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
that's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hale. Really as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Ivy. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
On the run, it's Turner. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the 4th quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll run it to the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Russell. Bringing the heat. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2.
Really good job by this defense. Way to be dialed in and under. And that clock is ticking, but understanding what you're playing against. A guy that can absolutely fly. Nice.
Touchdown tie. Front here in the 4th.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there and get me one more.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Forced out of the pocket. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he reels it in inside the 30. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore is not afraid to show off the gun. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Dropping back, it's Washington. Steps away. He had that one slim to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Stepping to the right. Unleashes to the end zone. Line makes the play. It's intercepted. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They are penned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.